None of your kids wants the business you build, so your instinct is to talk one of them into it. It might be the worst thing you ever do to them. I have helped more than 500 owners buy sales since 2012. Here's what surprised me. Whether the kids take over was never what decided how it ended. Two other things did. And underneath both of them is a single word. Here's the part that actually stings. This isn't just a business, it's your retirement. And it might be the biggest thing you will ever sell. But you build it for 20, 30 years, and the people you most wanted to hand it on say, no thanks. That can feel like a rejection, so let me take some weight off you right now. Their no is not what decides how this ends. I line up 3 owners, all in the same spot. No kid to handle it on. 3 completely different endings. And the difference came down to 2 things. How much time they had and whether the business could run without them. Barry got sick, and a 38-year business suddenly had to sell in a hurry. Barry and Lorraine, both in their late 60s. 6 kids, and not one of them wanted a bar of it. They didn't get to choose when they helped make the call, the clock isn't yours anymore. A business worth about $1.5 million, and you think a forced sales is a quick sales? It isn't. It took 10 long months. With no time and no other option, they took the best buyer they could get, not the right buyer, the one who was there. The staff and the customer who trusted them for decades, handed to someone Barry and Lorraine never got to choose. That's what running out of time really costs. It was never just the money. Now, hold that against Trevor and Robin, both early 60s, a wholesale distribution business, 2 daughters. For 8 years, Trevor tried to grow this daughter into it. Both work in the business, both learned the ropes. It just never took. Their heart was elsewhere. So Trevor stopped forcing it. He didn't panic and he didn't rush a handover that wasn't working. He decided to sell on his own term. He put it on the market asking a 3 times multiple. A multiple is just the years of profit a buyer pay you up for. He got an offer at 2.5 and he said no. Look at what time just bought him. He doesn't have to take a soft offer. He can wait for the right one. That's a power Barry and Lorraine never had. And here's the part that I really want you to hear. The whole thing, business plus stock, is worth about $4 million. Trevor and Robin's plan is simple. $1 million to each daughter and $1 million each for themselves. They are not handling the girl a business they never wanted. They are handling them the cash and to chase their own thing. Sometimes that's a better gift, not the keys, the choice. Third couple, Doc and Denise, early 62, a manufacturing business. Their son worked on it, then left. Their daughter helped with the books, but she got her own business. So, same story, no family successor. But years ago, Doc did one thing that changed his whole position. He built 2 managers who run what he used to run. His job got smaller and smaller. For the last 2 years, he has taken 3 to 5 holidays a year, and the business didn't miss him once. Here's what matters at sales time. A business that needs the owner scares buyers off. A business that runs without him, nearly anyone can buy. Doc asking a 4 multiple, higher than Trevor's 3, because the more it runs without you, the more it's worth. He even had a buyer meet the price, but loaded with conditions, vendor finance, and earn out, and tied to target. Doc say no to the terms, not out of desperation, out of strength. When the business doesn't need you, you make the call. Quick thing before I bring these 3 together, if this is landing, do me a favor and subscribe. If one of these a week, all from real deals, and tell me in the comment how many years out are you from selling, and does anyone in the family actually want it? I read everyone. So none of your kids want it. What now? You have got one job. Make the business something a stranger will want to buy on your terms. And the 3 owners already show you how. Start early, because the time is one thing you can't buy back. Barry and Lorraine run out of time. Trevor and Doc didn't. Build it so it runs without you, the way Doc did. That's what widened the buyer pool and lifted the price. If the business is you, you don't own a business, you own a job you can't sell. And Be willing to sell it, not just hand it down. If a kid genuinely want it and can run it, brilliant. That's a great outcome. Use it for the far more common case where they don't. Because handling a business to a child who doesn't want it isn't a gift. Trevor had it right. Sometimes the cash and the freedom is worth more than the keys. And there's one more thing, the part nobody talk about. If your kids take it over, you never fully let go. There's always a call, a worry, a rescue, a trade back to the business you were trying to walk away from. You only got a real peace of mind when someone else can run it without you. That's not giving up on your legacy. That's finally getting to enjoy it. So here's the whole thing in one breath. The kids saying no isn't what decide your ending. Your time and whether your business need you decide that. And beneath all of it is that one word, choice. Barry and Rolin lost theirs. Trevor and Doc built theirs. Do the same. And their no isn't the end of your plan. It's the start of a better one. If any of these hits close to home, the first step isn't listing anything, it's just knowing what your business is actually worth today and whether it would survive a sale without you. That's a conversation worth having before you decide anything. No cost, no obligation, completely confidential. The link is below. Whether you are 2 years out or 10, the best time to find out is now.